Caribbean Connections TV.
Hey, it's Paradise Hendrickson here for Caribbean Connections, and I'm with the WNBA All-Star, Sophia Young. How are you?
I'm very good.
Welcome to Toronto. This is your second visit, I hear?
It is my second visit here. The first visit was not so pleasant, but this time I'm having a great time.
But you brought snow with you. This is the first snowfall, since last year, winter.
I don't
Why
know.
would you do something like that to us?
I don't know how that happened because I live in Texas and we don't have snow there at all. If we have snow in Texas, then everything shuts down. So I don't know how this snow came when I came here.
And you're also a Vincentian like myself, born in St.Vincent the Grenadines. Which part?
I'm from Layou.
I'm from Layou too.
Cool deal. I guess we have a connection there.
I think we're also related.
I was telling a few people yesterday, I don't know very much people from my dad's side of the family, but it's good to get to know people.
There's a good bit of young up here also.
That's what I heard.
If you had more time, we could like get to know them, but we don't. So a lot of people who follow you from the time you started, but there are new fans also. So I want to get to know you as a person because we all know that you play basketball and you play it really well, but we want to know more about you, Sophia Young. So at what age did you discover that you had a talent to play basketball and you actually loved it?
Obviously growing up, I played netball all the time, and I think netball was able to go over into basketball, and I didn't stop playing basketball until I was 15, and I guess I didn't really fall in love with it maybe until I was like 16 or 17 when I was told I had potential to play in college and then go farther and farther and farther.
I see. So who inspired you to get into basketball?
My coach in high school actually. I came.
But this is not an SVG.
No. I came to America on a basketball scholarship, and even though I did not know how to play, it was something that I just did, for fun. And as I kept on playing, and my coach told me that I had more and more potential, and so she was my inspiration from the start.
So is it because of your height? You're like 6'1". Did you choose basketball, or did basketball choose you? Did you see yourself doing something else?
I think basketball chose me. No, I didn't. I didn't choose it at all. I think I saw myself as always being an athlete. I was going to be playing or running, probably playing volleyball or running track somewhere. But I think basketball chose me because it was not something that I always dreamed about doing growing up. While as I always dreamed about like running track because that's what my sport was. So that's why it chose me. It just, happened to be there, and I worked at it and got better at it.
Now you love it.
No,
unconditionally.
now I love it. It's my job. I love it.
So what kind of training do you go through to become better at the sport?
Well, with basketball, anytime you can be in the gym for an extra 10 minutes, an extra 20 minutes before practice or after practice is always beneficial. With basketball, there's always something new to learn. There's always something more that you can develop. Your skills is never going to be satisfactory. And with me, I always try to, like I said, stay in the gym, even if it's working on a layup or a jump shot. Because nothing is never perfected in basketball because it's a growing sport. Every year it's different. Every year somebody come out that's better than you, so you have to keep up with that talent.
Do you consider yourself a perfectionist?
I do. When it comes to basketball, I do. I try not to be a perfectionist outside of basketball because then I'll drive myself crazy. But basketball, yes, I do.
Do you have any other passions outside of basketball?
I am passionate about abused children. That is my.
It's one of your charities. No?
Yes. My charity is Roy Moss Youth Alternative, and it's an organization that helps with kids that's been abused and abandoned by their family and neglected, and just want to be loved and cared about, and that's what I'm passionate about.
Is that worldwide?
Right now, it is only in San Antonio, and but my plan is, to take it nationwide first, then worldwide probably.
Great, wonderful. Tell us about your son. Is it Kadar? Now, for those of you who don't know, she has a little son. He's little, right? He's small? What breed is he?
Well, I really don't officially have a biological kid. No,
But, dogs or pets are like our.
yes. I have two dogs, Cade. Yeah, Cade and Kobe. Kobe because of Kobe Bryant, my favorite NBA player, and Cade I got when he 3 years ago, and he has literally been like a son to me because he is so needy and a little bit spoiled, I think.
And everything. So, when do you find time for a relationship?
I don't. No, I don't.
You're single.
I am single. It's very tough. My career and my lifestyle is very tough to be committed to someone right now. I've had dating experiences, and it probably last throughout the summer, and then I had to take off to go to Europe, and then because people are always saying you can't really trust anybody when you're over there and they're over here, and it's just tough. So in order to have no heartache, I try to just stay single.
But in the future, you see yourself married with kids, and
I plan to get married and have about 5 kids. So
wow,
that's
a team right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to build a basketball team. Hopefully, it works out.
That's the way to go. Tell me, I don't want to leave the relationship thing yet because we also have a special relationship. If you're looking for that perfect person, what type of person would you look for? What qualities would they have?
Well, my perfect guy would probably be someone that is first and foremost a Christian, so somebody that, I wouldn't say a Christian because a lot of people use Christian these days as, an everyday term and don't really do the work to be a Christian. So a man that is in love with God, I should say. Someone who has a job because I tend
You don't want to support them.
Because I tend to run into a lot of guys who have no idea what they want to do, and then they get to talk to me, and they're like, "Oh, well, I want to play basketball," and it's just never ending. So I probably don't want a basketball player either. I would like
Not Kobe?
even though I love Kobe, no, I would not want to date him. Probably somebody who plays football, American football or soccer. Yeah, yeah, and someone that can also inspire me to be the best that I can be, and someone who's not intimidated by me. I run into a lot of guys that are intimidated by my strength and my power to be a woman, and I want a man that is okay with me being who I am and them being who they are as well.
Wonderful. I'm sure he's out there. Your soulmate is always out there. Just ask God to send him towards you. Okay, so for the younger people that look up to you, what advice do you have for them? Whether they want to follow your career or any other career?
There's one thing that I always tell young people whenever I speak to them. That is, be careful who you associate yourself with, regardless of that, if that is your friends or your family, because the people that's closest to you are the ones that's gonna push you to be who you are or who you don't want to be. So that is one thing growing up, or even now, that I am very careful of. The people that are into my life. There's a lot of people that always want to be involved, but there's only a certain amount of people that are going to motivate you and tell you that what exactly that you need to hear. And there's always going to be obstacles out there or things out there to push you in the wrong directions, and that is people as well. So you need those kind of people in your life to, make you stay on the straight path. That is one of the biggest advice I can give is just hang out with people that is gonna keep you on that straight path and no afraid to the left or the right.
That is wonderful advice, very powerful advice. Before we sign off, we actually have 2 segments. This is to know more about you segment, and we have a sports segment that we're gonna get to that later. Ed is gonna cover that because he's really into sports. Less than 24 hours ago, and it went through St.Vincent and the Grenadines and destroyed some houses and stuff. Feel on that, and have you been in contact with any family down there?
Well, it's been a while since a hurricane or any in St. Vincent, and I wasn't able to get in touch with my family since I came to Canada, but I've just been hearing it on the news, and so far so good, because if something had happened, I'm sure I would have gotten a call or email, or they would have found a way to reach me, and Obviously, anytime a tragedy happens around your hometown, it's always, it's sad. But thankfully, that it's gone through, and my family is okay.
Thank you so much for your time.